Hello and welcome to my channel. Sorry I sound out of breath, I just walked to the furthest point of the lake. Very warm day as well. Just lugged all that round. I've got that much because I'm here. It's now Friday afternoon, 2 o'clock, just get out of work, and I'm here till Sunday morning. So 2 nights on Bozzy's Point. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know I like this swim. The other one I wanted, which is Tilly's, there's people in there. Don't know how long for, but I'm here now. So I'm going to start getting the gear out. I'm going to flick the flu rods out, get base camp set up, and then I'll check back in. Right, as you can see, home for the next 2 nights set up. Both rods are out. I've got the left hand rod just tucked into the margin, just on the left hand side there. That's on a bit of double slow sinking corn, which I'll show you in a little while. And the right hand rod is a solid bag right over in the far corner on the right hand side, where I've had results on a solid bag in that corner before. I've had a couple of bleeps on it already, and I've had 1 bleep on the left hand side, but you know, I'm not really expecting too much till the sun goes down and gets a bit cooler. It is absolutely baking. I've had the old Factor 50 on, got the old hat on, get out this sun a little bit. Got to try and stay out of the sun, but I'll go into that in a little while. Later on with, I'll do a Colitis corner in this video. Quite a bit to say really on that, if anyone's interested. If you're not, you can just skip it. But yeah, 2 days, 2 nights. Hopefully a bit of action. Yeah, I'm fishing, I'm ready. I've seen a few signs, nothing coming out yet. It's still hot, still far too hot, but I'll keep you updated on it. Right, so plastic corn. DSD do the pink, the white, which I don't really use, to be honest. So I should start using them, give them a go, but I mainly use the yellow. So this is one of the rigs, you can see that, with 2 bits of single yellow. Yeah, 2 bits and a little weight there to anchor it down, and it just sits wafting like that, which is excellent. Now what they've come up with, well, what's come out now, is the double Kong. I'll get one of these out. So it's basically just 2 of those stuck together, but this is slow sinking, and if you can see that there, you've got a little indent for your bait stop. So here's a rig that I've got with it, so you can see the bait stop sits nice and flush, so you can't see it on top there, and that will just sit on the deck like that. First time I'm using it. I only got it a few days ago, so I've got it out on a solid bag. No, I've got it on the left hand rod, which is tucked into the margin. I'm waving it all over the place like. Yeah, I've got it on the left hand rod, which is tucked into the left hand margin there. I've got some sweet corn, which I'm going to sprinkle over the top, and I'm going to chop up a few cherry virus boilies as well, and sprinkle some of them over the top. So yeah, brilliant. Hopefully I'll have a bite on them. see how they go. Right, quick update, no fish of yet. The right hand rod, I did have to move briefly because a couple of young lads, sorry, a fish just jumped straight out there. A couple of young lads went over in the corner there and started surface fishing where I was, where I had my solid bag. So as it is their water, I did remove it and put it alongside. Did put it just to the side of the fountain now. But now they've gone, I'm just gonna put another solid bag on and then whip it back out there, because I still think that's the best spot in the evening to have fish. On the left hand rods, I've just had a bit of a take. Something picked it up and it was it started going, but as soon as I picked the rod up, it weren't there. So something's playing down there, or something just caught on the line. It is really close in. There's fish boshing out in front of me. I'm just going to take it, I'm just going to flick it out a couple of rod lengths in front, chuck another bit of corn over the top, see what that does. So let's get that done. It's getting on, what is it now, 10 to 5. So yeah, if this don't work, then possibly I might wait till the morning. And I've got my spod rod, I've got some bait, or I might do it a little bit later in the evening, see if I can get something in over the night. But I'm gonna pick a spot over by the left of this, or the right of this fountain, chuck a bit of bait out for the night, put one of the rods on it and see what happens. But for the moment, I'm going to redo the solid bag, flick this bit of plastic corn in front of me and see what happens. Our sweet corn and some chili oil. I don't know if you can see that. Little solid bag, got a virus wafted in it with a little orange topper and a little bit of bloodworm juice in it, squared into the bag. Got a bit of bite. see how that goes. Right, so yeah, it's just gone, well, just gone 6 for night bite. Just finished dinner. Yeah, it's not a big one. I'm hoping for one of the bigger ones, but any one I do, at least I'm not blanking. Just under £8. Still very lively. There we go. Lovely. Oh. Beautiful little fish. Pristine little common. They have been moving them out of here, these little ones. Obviously they've missed a few. I've had a few lately, little ones. Oh no, come on. Come on. Calm yourself. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the other side and let's get it back. Still quite warm. Come on, mate. Come on. There we go. There we go. You've had enough. See if we can get some of the bigger ones in here. Ready? Go on, mate. There you go. It's a long way down from up there. Well, that was a nice surprise. Earlier than I thought I was going to get one. Well, I didn't think I was going to get one till dark, but yeah, not one of the biggest. Only just under 8, so 7, 12, 17, something like that. So not big, but yeah, we're happy with it. Not blanking. That was on the right hand side rod, the solid bag. I had it right over the far side, over the reeds over the back there. But I went down and looked at something else, and I see one wash up along the reeds and along the right, along this bank. So I quickly pulled it in and moved it. I didn't even change bag, to be honest. I just chucked the rig down the side, and about about an hour later, it's gone with that little 710 common. I'm still getting bleeps on the left hand mob, which is not down the side now. It's over by the fountain on the right hand side of the fountain, because I see a couple bosh out over there. Nothing was happening down there, so I'll see some, and you've got to put them where the fish is showing. So I put a little mesh bag of marker pellet and just chucks it out there, see how that goes. But yeah, well chuffed. Hopefully we'll have a few more. I'll keep you updated. Tug.
Come off. Oh, mate.
Well, I am absolutely gutted. I had a tape about half an hour ago. Played it, got it near the net, and it pinged off. Just had a cup of tea, Tony's turned up, so I had a chat with him. Put the rod back in the same spot. I just come down here to do a bit to say that I've just lost that one, and the rod has just ripped off. I played it again, and it's popped up again. They don't feel big fish, but I'm gutted. That's 2 in less than an hour that I've lost. Well, I put the rig back out, the yod's still sharp. See what happens. At least we know they're biting. I'll put it back in the same spot. Oh, gutted. Well, as you can see, I've decided to have a move. Losing those 2 fish just got right in my head. Yeah, 2 fish, same spot. Oh, gutting. Anyway, I can see fish. I like this swim. I can see fish about. There's plenty of movement over there. Yeah, so I feel flip one man in the corner. I'm going to chuck some bait out in front of me. How do we do it? Yeah, right by the island. I'm going to chuck the old bait out. Let's see what this swim brings. Oh, I couldn't resist. But let's get the rods out and let's get this mess sorted. Right, now I'm all set up. I did put the rods out. I flicked one just round the corner and I put a solid bag out. Now I've all sorted the bivvy out and all my gear, and I've had a touch of breakfast. I'm then going to get the rods back out and put a bit of bait on. So the bait I'm going to be using is the Eclipse Virus Cherry. Absolutely smells lovely. I don't know if you can see it, I'll show you that in a minute, but yeah, you can really smell the cherry in them, and they're really soft as well. You can just squeeze them, don't take a lot of effort, but they smell lovely. I did have to fish on a cherry boilie with a little topper in a solid bag, so yeah, good signs. I'm going to do that. Let me show you what I'm doing with the bait. Right, so I'm not going to put too much out. So that's I've got in here. I've got some crushed. I've got some half. I was cutting some up with scissors. Some crushed and a lot of full boilies. So see, I'm going to crush a few more up. Smelling lovely. Right, and I've got some of the old golden corn. So I'm going to put about, I'm going to leave a little bit in the tin because I want that for the for just throwing over the top on my left hand rod around this corner. So I'm going to leave that, and I haven't actually got the cherry virus gravy, so I'm going to use my last little bit of the virus. I'll shake that up, pour a load of that in. Not much left in there, so that's looking lovely. And I'll give that a bit of a stir. It's overpowering, it's lovely. Right, so that is what I'm going to be chucking out. So I'm going to leave that to soak in the gravy for a little bit. I'm going to find my spots, get my marker sticks out, and so I can just get it as accurate as possible. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. This is probably going to sound extremely obvious to everyone watching this video, but I've made the mistake before. When you're putting the marker sticks in, make sure they're at an angle. So when I was reeling back in, all the line kept flying off and I was jamming up all my reels. So yeah, if you haven't used them before, then make sure you put it at an angle. If you have used them before, you know exactly what you're doing, and you're probably better at it than I am. Right, so I've clipped up the reel I'm going to be fishing. I'm going to work out how many reps this is, so I can clip up the spot body to the same distance. Right, I think we should do the thing though. Now all I need to do is clip up the spot rod. Got my cast accurately, should be on the money. That'll do for now. Don't want to chuck too much out. Got a little bit more out this evening or night, I think. Right, Colitis corner. I ain't done one of these for a long time. Where to start? It's been a rough old year, start of the year. I had the, if you've watched my videos before, I think New Year was the last one I've done. I might have done one afterwards, but I had a colonoscopy at the end of last year, and it took an absolute age to get the results. But going to the hospital, got in touch with them, they finally got back, and yeah, they suggested new tablets. So I was put on steroids for about 8 weeks, slowly going down in strength, vitamin D tablets a lot, and then I was put on a different type of tablet, an immunosuppressant. That was called azathioprine. What was that? But with that, because it's an immunosuppressant, so it affects my blood counts, I think, my white blood cells. So I've been having blood tests every 2 weeks. So I'm going to Queen Elizabeth Hospital, which is in Woolwich, London, just inside the South Circular, which means old Mr. Khan, the London Mayor, Sadiq Khan, he wants money off me. So £12.50 just to go to a bleeding hospital. But just before all this started, I got rid of my old diesel Severa locally and got an extra, the Brown Beast, which is ULEZ compliant, so I don't have to pay the £12.50, because otherwise it would have cost me about £100 just to go to the hospital for a few blood tests and other tests. Anyway, getting into politics. So every 2 weeks blood test. Then my doctors get hold of me saying, oh, you're on azathioprine, we want to do a blood test. So obviously they cannot communicate with hospital, so I've had to go and have another blood test on a different day. And I'll tell you how that come back in a minute. But the azathioprine, I was on it for about 2 weeks, I think, and it was making me nauseous. I was feeling sick all the time, and eventually, it was just before London and Brighton on a Saturday, I took them in the morning. A couple of hours later I was throwing the guts up. It was absolutely horrendous. So yeah, I felt absolutely awful. I was thinking of blowing out London and Brighton. But I got up Sunday, didn't have any tablets, done London and Brighton, absolutely perfect. Fine, felt great all the way. Come home, Monday I had the day off work. That was for another blood test, the doctor's one. So I went and had that, took my tablets, a couple of hours later, absolutely throwing my guts up, absolutely horrendous. So I got in touch with the hospital. They did get back to me really quickly actually, which was really good. So I stopped taking them immediately, and now I'm on metacarpurine. Names of these tablets. It's another immunosuppressant. So I'm still having a blood test. I've got another one. In 3 weeks' time I've got one. Yeah, so that's where I am with the colitis part. Feeling not too bad on these new ones. Yeah, it's all going great. I'm not eating as much. I think it's suppressing my appetite a little bit, which ain't a bad thing, so I need to lose some weight. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Now the doctor's blood tests, they got hold of me a few days later, and I got high blood sugar. A bit as though half my family's got type 2 diabetes, I'm slightly worried about it. But I said, book an appointment with the doctors, and if anyone these days knows how to book an appointment with the doctors, like I said, diabetic nurse, only works 1 day a week. So it took me 4 weeks to be able to get an appointment. 4 weeks. Ridiculous. But there, finally got to see her. My blood sugar's too high, but the steroids I was on for the colitis may have caused problems there. So I've got to wait till the end of beginning of September to have another blood test, to have a better reading and a more accurate reading after all the drugs are out of the system. So, not only have I got colitis, there's a possibility of type 2 diabetes as well. So that's going to be interesting. The food that the diet I've got for the colitis, I'm trying to stay off red meat and fizzy drinks and all that sort of stuff. And then I'm going to have to change my diet again for this diabetes lot. So yeah, it's been looking great. I'm falling apart. Absolutely falling apart. I had to get new glasses. I've had an eye test, so my eyes are falling apart as well. So I'm getting old. I need a varifocal lenses. Oh, it's terrible getting older. Anyway, that's enough of me. Let's get back to the fishing. Right, so after the colitis corner, back to the fishing. Nothing's happening. I put that bait out. I'm constantly getting liners, peeps, on that rod. Hopefully there's fish down there grubbing about, and they'll come across my bait really soon. But yeah, we ain't stopped baiting. So yeah, nothing else to report. But things are looking good. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Right. Definitely starting to think I've made an error moving. Not a thing. I've had a few liners still, they're still going, but no bites. I'm basically fishing the back end of the same channel that I caught the two on this morning and lost them both. Let me just flip this round. So yeah, this morning I was fishing round about there in the channel, and now I'm fishing there, so it's round the back of that island. Yeah, I'm getting liners. I did see one roll earlier, but yeah, I think I made a bit of a boo-boo here. Never mind, live and learn. We'll see tonight. Hopefully later on in the day it gets the more chance I've got of having a bite. But anyway, at the moment I'm going to pull the rods in because I've come severely unprepared. I thought I was going to do a 24, it's turning into a 48. I've run out of milk. I've got 2 tea bags left and I didn't bring a dinner for tonight. So I'm going to pull the rods in, nip up the road to Asda's, and then possibly pop into Burger King on the way back and get one of their vegan burgers. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to get all that done fairly early. It's only like 2:30 now, nearly for well, 2:30. So I'm going to get that done now. Get the rods all set up when I get back and put some more bait out, ready for the evening. Yeah, and then I'm going to sit and watch a game of football. Championship started yesterday. I watched that one. There's some games today and there's a game at 5:30, so back on the football. So yeah, I'm going to go now, get the rods in, get things sorted. I'll update you when I get back. Well, number 2 in the net. It's a better one than the last one. Actually, I do want to get out of the way of this. Right, we'll start again. Well, I'm starting to think it was a bad move coming here, but the left hand rod just flipped down the corner, bit of double cone. Yeah, just ripped off with this 16-pound beauty. Right, see if I can get it up. Don't want to play this one. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. I'm well chuffed with that. See the other side. and it's the first fish on the new trial hook. Yeah, so the new hook, absolutely nailed it was. Come on. Oh, stop playing. Come on. Beautiful fish, come on. I really don't want to play this one. Come on. Oh, weird one. You don't want to play. Right, come on. Now. Yeah. Look at that one. That's beautiful. Oh, I'm well happy I've done the move now. It's well worth it. Beautiful. Right, let's get it back in then. Right, just before I get it back in, there's the hook rolled. I've got my kit now. I think I'll probably see that. Now let's get back in. Yeah. Ready? Well, there you go. Well chuffed with that. Wasn't expecting it this early, but yeah, great. £16 on the nose. I'm sure I've had that one before though. It had a big lump on one side. I'm pretty sure I've had that before, but I don't care. Yeah, well happy with that. Hopefully, start of things to come. When I packed up and went off, I was speaking to a guy down the end, and he was told this reed margin isn't producing. The guy in that Astro was fishing it along these reeds. He didn't have anything, so yeah, I'm even more happy with that now. Let's hope there's a few more out there. I've done my bait. I've done the rest of the bait on the right hand mob by the islands. I spotted all that out. Yeah, just keep going. Oh, I'm chuffed with it. Hopefully it won't be another 24 hours before I get another one. Yeah. Right. Hopefully I'll see you with another fish. If not, I'll see you just before it gets dark, when I redo the rods for the last time for the night. Well, it's 8:30. Sun's going down. There's a nasty looking cloud coming over. It's not supposed to be raining tonight, but guess what? It's supposed to rain about 5 o'clock tomorrow till about 8, exactly the same time I'm packing up. So, looks like I'm going to be getting wet in the morning. I've had nothing to report, apart from the geese wiping out my left hand rod. Usual round here. Yeah, very quiet. Hoping when the sun goes down, I might start biting. I'm surprised the far rod and the by the bank hasn't had anything. I'm hoping sometime during the night it's going to go. But I've had the 16-pound meal, that was lovely. Well happy with it. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you during the night. If not, I'll see you in the morning when I'm packing up. In the rain by the looks of it. Well, this time it's the right hand side, right hand mud. Really weird take. Shot a few beeps and a drop back, and then it stopped. Oh, yeah, it completely stopped. So I was walking back. The camera was there. Yeah, and it suddenly ripped off again. And there is this lovely another mirror, 15-12, just under the 16-pound mark. See if I can. That's it. Come on. This one don't want to play either. Ready? Yeah. Lovely, look. Beautiful. Show the other side. Oh, alright, you're not going yet. Yeah, very similar to the last one. Calm down. Come on. a few of these lovely looking mirrors. Not. Yeah, well happy with that. Beautiful. Right, let's get it back. Ready? Are you ready? There we go. Beautiful. Well, it's now silly o'clock in the morning. I'm having a cup of tea. Gonna have a pack up, get home. Daughter's birthday, so get home nice and early. I want to leave the rods out as long as possible whilst I pack away, hoping for another one, but not too hopeful. Very quiet after that last bite last night. Bit disappointed, I was hoping to have a few more on here, but never mind, can't have it all. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, leave comments, what you like, what you don't like, anything. Really happy with the amount of people watching, so yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.